this time with the Democracy Hub protesters who've returned to court today, and they are making one simple demand: that the prosecution drops the case if they don't have evidence to prosecute it. Let's listen to Felicity Nelson, one of the conveners of Democracy Hub.
Charges need to be dropped. It's not just about us having to come into court every week. And, you know, because listen, it's been 22 days so far since I was arrested, and the prosecution has not been able to get their stuff together, get their evidence together, do all the things they need to do. Every time we come to court, there's something they failed to do. Why is it this thing? If they had all the evidence, they were able to arrest people. Why have they not been able to provide all the evidence, hand everything, do everything speedily? Every time we come to court, they're asking for extra time. People have jobs. There's people who don't even live in Accra. They live in Takrade. So every week they're having to travel to Accra just to come to court. What is this? Why are you treating citizens like this?
That's Felicity Nelson. Lord Edwasara was in court for us. Lord, what reasons did prosecutors give the circuit court judge in asking for more time?
Well, Marina, they didn't exactly state. They just indicated that they haven't been able to file all their disclosures. Now, prior to that, the court had ordered for them to file their witness statement once and then file all their disclosures before today. But when the case was called, the prosecution led by Nana Christia indicated to the court that they haven't been able to do so. They filed some, but that's not the total offense. So they wanted another adjournment for this to be done. Now, and that was what brought Philip Nelson's sentiment there. Another thing which happened was that another accused person, the ninth accused person by name Thomas Yeboah, per his lawyers, have indicated that although he's been granted bail, he remains in police custody because it appears he's incoherent, and so they haven't been able to get any surety, so for anybody to stand surety for him to be granted bail. And they indicated to the court that the prosecution are aware of this because on the first day when the case was called, they indicated to the prosecution that Thomas Yeboah is not mentally sound, and so they actually wanted the charges to be dropped since he wasn't even part of the prosecution in the first place. Now, at this point, the presiding judge indicated to the prosecution that their role is to prosecute and not persecute, and so told them or urged them to, as they were, do a psychological evaluation so they can know what to do from then onwards. Either he'll be discharged or they'll move on with the prosecution minor.
And so when next are they expected in court?
Because Oliver is still in police custody, and if you recall, there's been an order by the High Court for the case to be heard on a daily basis if they can. So they'll be back in court on Friday, but the other steps, which involves Rafael Williams, will be back on November 7th. Oliver is still in police custody and has not been granted bail as we speak, Marina.
Right then, Lord, many thanks for all those details. That's Lord Edwasara, is my colleague, providing a bit more from the court.